A couple of weeks ago I showed off the V2 of my centrifuge, which is made entirely of standardised modular parts, most of which can be printed on standard mass market printers. At its core, the centrifuge is merely a gear train attached to a base that drives a spindle. And this same formula can be applied to many things. The actual centrifuge part is just one application. The modular, standardised nature of these parts creates an opportunity for the development of a platform for fully 3D printable, open source benchtop mechanisms. Think Lego, but more specialised. Modular design has been a big part of the design philosophy throughout all of my 3D printing projects, and is a cornerstone of a sustainable future. I wanted to create something that embodies this in its truest form. In this episode of Doing It Ourselves, I introduce you all to Modulus. Here is one of the sections of the base from my centrifuge. It has two slots that allow things to be mounted to it via 3D printable sleds, which also makes it easy to adjust positioning for best fit. The base has 4 holes on either end that allow multiples of them to be attached together, as in my centrifuge. This is the basis, pun not intended, for a highly customizable and scalable platform for 3D printable benchtop machines. Over time I have designed and printed various mechanisms such as coil winders and generators and so on, and I think these would integrate quite well into the Modulus platform. If we were, for instance, to replace the centrifuge hub with a coil holder like my Moducoil design, and we modified the gear train to support holding a reel of copper wire, boom, we've just converted our Modulus-based centrifuge to a coil winder based on the same architecture. Other parts, like the spindle base I showed off in the V2 video, can serve as a foundation for things like generators, which is a project I want to return to in the future. Perhaps, with heavy modification, this platform could also support the making of things like lathes and similar machines. At the moment, all of this is theoretical. However, over time, I intend to design and develop parts and kits that will expand the capability of the Modulus ecosystem. And let's not forget that you, yes, you, are able to create your own compatible parts for this platform, as it's fully open source and all of the parts and files and such are freely available to access and modify. As I've just mentioned, the first things I'm interested in making using the Modulus platform are a coil winder, and to use that to subsequently wind the coils for a Modulus-based generator, which is also something I want to develop. But I have many other ideas for this that I will share with you all in time. But that begs the question, who and what exactly is Modulus for? At its core, Modulus is a platform for tinkering. I feel it's ideal for people with a 3D printer who want to learn more about mechanical engineering and mechanisms and such, and want an ecosystem of ready-to-use parts that are part of one single repository. It's also ideal for people who want a system that's highly customizable, multi-use, and can easily be disassembled and the parts repurposed. Not to mention that, as proven with my centrifuge, these mechanisms can have some practical applications, the limits of which are yet to be tested. So, what's next? What I'm going to do is create a new collection on my Thingiverse page called Modulus, where I will upload all of the parts I design for the ecosystem. Additionally, I'm going to create a dedicated Modulus playlist on YouTube, where I will keep you posted on any new designs for mechanisms or parts or what have you. And that's pretty much all for this video. Like, sub, comment your thoughts down below. And as always, thank you all for watching, take care, and I will see you all next time.